Hey, what's up? It's Ben Lyons here on behalf of Collect at Sport Beach, and I'm hanging out with once a Nick, always a Nick, DeAndre Jordan out here in the south of France.
Yes, sir.
Great to see you here, man.
Yeah,
First time at Sport Beach?
Great to be here. Yeah, first time here. Not the first time in Cannes, but it's a great city. It's a great place.
When I'm sitting here with you, I'm thinking, this guy's lived a full NBA life.
Right.
Every experience that a professional basketball player could have, you've had. How do you take that experience to the world of business and branding and marketing where we are today?
Well, I think with me, I've been in the NBA for 17 years, just finished my 17th season since I was 19. So I've kind of got to grow and create relationships and develop different partnerships throughout the course of my career and my life. But now I kind of know what is my path. And I didn't know that when I was 19. I knew that as I got older and once I had a family and kids and things like that. But I think basketball and that helped me network and meet different people, and being in LA for my first 10 years, that was also very beneficial to me tremendously, because I was able to meet so many amazing people that I still keep in contact with today.
And you were outside in LA too. We'd see you on Abbot Kinney with your bike riding around and interacting with fans. And as your career has gone on, social media has become such a larger part of the basketball conversation. Are you dialed in? Do you follow people? Do you like kind of keeping tabs on what's going on in culture through social?
I do in moderation.
Yeah.
Just because I want to still stay in the know about different things. There are also things that my brothers will send me, and I'm like, oh, wow, I had no idea. And I'm like, you're in the NBA, how don't you know this? And I'm like, I just didn't pay attention.
Well, I wanted to ask you, because since the infamous emoji battle, they've introduced like 3,000 new emojis.
Yeah, I wish those emojis were around.
Is there any of the new emojis that you would have used back then?
I mean, like they're like active now. They're active. They move the emojis, so I think that would have been a huge a huge game changer in the emoji battle for sure.
You know, I joke and say you've lived every experience as a basketball player, but it's really true. NBA champion, all NBA, defense. You've had every kind of up and down. Is there one moment when you look back and you think, I'm most proud that I experienced this as a basketball player?
I think any challenge that I experienced, I'm really grateful for those moments. And it started on draft night. I didn't go where I wanted to go. However, I've always heard that you're not where you want to be, you're where you're supposed to be. And I really truly believe that. I believe that me going to the Clippers and being a 35th pick, having time to develop and not have a lot of pressure on me was a great thing for me as an individual, and I really used that time to get better as a player. And then when my time came, I was able to shine and do some great things.
Are you a big collector? Do you save your own sneakers? You collect jerseys from other players? You collect over your career?
Yeah, things of my own that I've collected have been like monumental moments in my career, like my All-Star jersey, my Olympic jersey, my championship jersey with the Nuggets. I've collected those things, and a few different milestone basketballs that have happened throughout the games in my career. And I definitely will keep and have gotten a lot of jerseys from my peers, just in NBA legends who came before me, just because I respect the craft, I respect the game, I respect the grind. And so basketball, I collect those things, but I also collect hats and things like that are off the floor, have nothing to do with basketball. So
here's the difference between NBA guys. He's in here in a sweater and he's like cool. I'm in here in a t-shirt. I'm just sweating. I'm like Richard Nixon in a debate here. This is crazy.
In all fairness, I am sweating under this sweater.
The guy wears a sweater in the south of France. He's keeping it cool.
But it's open. I got some airflow, so don't worry. I'm safe for now.
What's next for you, man? You come out here. I know you have a lot of basketball left, but you come out here, you got to be inspired by all the talk of business and branding. And is there something that you're sort of looking forward to when the game is behind you? Is there something you want to accomplish next?
Absolutely. I'm here. I have a lot of partners here, so I wanted to come out and support, but also just to network and meet other great, amazing people who kind of think the way that I do. And then also, I want to be able to learn as much as possible. Also, maybe like, I met this person from this brand, and they're starting a new company and they're thinking about it this way, and I'm like, oh wow, I didn't think about that. So I can take and collect that from them, whether it be ideas or routines or anything like that. So I think this is my first time here, but this is a very influential place, and I'm really excited to be here.
You had a show a couple years ago on Players TV, and I remember being in the gym and watching you do goat yoga.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this guy's really, he's outside the box. Are you still into kind of, let's call it alternative training? Like, are you doing things that are like a little bit different?
Yeah, I am. I just think it kind of gets you out of your norm a little bit and takes you off the path of being comfortable. Yeah. Was I comfortable with a goat being on my back? And right 20 seconds before that, I saw him poop on one of my best friends, and I was like, okay, this may not be what I want to do. However, I'm like, you know what? I need to be okay with being uncomfortable, and it ended up being a great experience for me, and I've done it a few times after. So I think those experiences are the ones that I really enjoy and cherish the most.
Once a Nick, always a Nick. His time at the world's most famous arena was brief, as is our time here at Cannes. It's great to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for having me, bro.
DeAndre Jordan here on Collect.